What's up, YouTube? It's SK Shooting here, and I'm bringing you Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi Battle 27. Yeah, cool, man. I'm at 27 right now, and I'm going to be going up against Brian, and he's going to start off with his Tumor Bomb, which is Weezing, a shiny Weezing, and I am going to bring out my Emboar. It's not Emboar, but anyway, I'm going to use Nasty Plot. Get that +2 special attack, and he's gonna Sludge Bomb me. I knew I could take the Sludge Bomb, but I didn't expect to get poisoned, so that kind of puts a little what I'm trying to say. It messes up my plan. Anyway, Night Days, because it's my Zora. I'm gonna knock this thing out one hit. Goodbye, you Tumor Bomb. Nobody likes tumor, so get out of here. But I'm gonna take poison damage again. I don't really have anything I can do about that. So he's gonna bring in his Talonflame. Just leave my Zora in, because there was no point in switching it out. Because I mean, I could have, but I just didn't want anything to take a Brave Bird from this Talonflame right now. So I'm gonna switch into my Samurott, and he's going to withdraw his Talonflame because I can knock it out with one hit. So there was no sense of him staying in. He's going to bring his Rotom Wash. So I Swords Dance because I knew he was going to switch out. It's going to give me the +2 attack, and I just want to see how much my next attack is going to do. He is Shadow Ball, kind of does like a third maybe. And I Aqua Tail. I don't get to half. I wanted to get him down to half with that one Aqua Tail, but I don't. That lets me know that his Rotom Wash has some good defense, even though the attack was not very effective, but that was a +2. So I switched out. Then I didn't want to take an electric attack. I didn't want to get Will-O-Wisp, so I switched into my Superior, and I Leech Seed. For a Leech Seed, he burned me, and now he's going to Volt Switch out because he knows he's in a bad matchup against my Superior. And like, if you have Volt Switch, why you just didn't use it on my Samurott? Like, did you expect me to switch out? Maybe he did. Not for sure with that. But anyway, in comes his Talonflame now, and bring in my Auroras. This is the only thing that can really deal with Talonflame at the moment, and take Brave Bird like it's nothing. Like, watch this. Bow. So he can either stay in and take my Ancient Power, or he can switch out. But so he's going to switch out. I believe I did predict him to switch out. So now that he switched out, I'm going to use my Light Screen. So now that lets me set up this wall. So I got this special defense increase for 5 turns, which is good for me, and I'm going to bring my Superior back in. Now the problem is these Greninjas that I go up against, I don't know what they usually are. There's just so many different types that everyone use. This one I'm guessing is mixed, because Grass Knight is physical, and he uses Ice Beam, which is special, and that's going to take my Superior out. I had no other choice but leave it in, because I didn't want to just like switch into an attack and take more damage. So I'm going to switch my Auroras back in, and I already knew right then and there he was going to use Grass Knight. Like, why miss the chance to use Grass Knight on my Auroras, right? So that changes him into the Grass type, and I'm just going to use Ice Beam because I already knew he's going to change Grass type. So Greninja is gone. He probably would have been better off using the Water move, the Water type move, but he was trying to go for more damage with Grass Knot, and it didn't really go in his favor. So he's going to switch out. He's going to bring in his Gengar, and he's going to Mega Evolve. And I already know that I can take any attack that this Gengar wants to do to me, because I have the Light Screen up. That's really going to have the damage of his special moves. But I didn't expect to get freaking poisoned again. But that's fine, because I'm like, my Aurora is just going to Hyper Beam you. It's Ice type Hyper Beam. There's no way this Gengar is going to be able to take it. I knock it out one hit, and I take the poison damage. So now my Aurora is still in. My Light Screen is off. I have nothing I can do with it because it has to recharge, but I just had to make sure I make Gengar out with one hit. And he's going to Shadow Ball me, and my Aurora is now defeated. So now I'm gonna bring out my Norvern. My Norvern can take this Rotom. My Norvern is special, so if he wanted to Will-O-Wisp me, it's not gonna do anything. If he wants to hit me with a special attack, my Norvern can possibly take one. I mean, both switches special, but you know, I resist. No, I don't resist. Never mind. I can take the special attack. So anyway, it's gonna switch out, of course, with Volt Switch and bring his Clefable. And this is gonna give me the chance to bring in my Samurott, because I already knew right then and there, this Clefable is gonna try to set up in any way it can, especially since I had a Dragon type Pokemon in. So since that's what he wants to do, I'm gonna encore you into Calm Mind. So now this is what really is gonna make or break this battle. He stays in after I encore him, so he's gonna get +2 in special attack and special defense and Calm Mind. I'm gonna Razor Shell just to see how much it's gonna do. It does like a quarter damage, so I'm like, okay. So he's gonna stay in. He's staying in. This is Calm Mind +3. Alright, so since he wants to set up, because he has no choice but to set up or switch out, I'ma set up. I'ma use Sword Stance. That gives me +2 attack, +2. Yeah, just +2 attack. I'm sorry. Just +2 attack. So he uses Calm Mind again. Now I'm like, okay. He stayed in. I'm gonna encore him again. Even after the encore just ended, I'm gonna encore him again. So that way he doesn't get a chance to use any kind of special attack on me. Probably Stored Power or Moonblast or whatever. He's not going to be able to do that. He's locked into Encore. So now he realizes that he has to switch out. But the problem is I have +2. So anything he brings in is going to get knocked out with either Aqua Tail or Razor Shell. Those are only two attacking moves that I have on my Samurott. I know that is double water, but Razor Shell is to lower the defense and or cause a critical hit, and Aqua Tail is just to be it's just a stronger physical attack. I will not use Waterfall. Anyway, he sends in Talonflame, Brave Birds me, and I'm gonna Razor Shell. It's gonna knock it out one hit, of course. Even if it was at full HP, Razor Shell would have definitely knocked it out at full HP, one hit anyway. So now he's gonna bring in Clefable and watch this Aqua Tail to the face, knock out. Thank you, Clefable, you really helped me out, and thank you, Brian. I believe that you really should have switched out your Clefable when you had the chance, because that really had messed you up in this battle. But